Yo, what's going on? Guys? And in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a different type of video. I'm gonna be playing NBA 2K20, and I'm gonna be doing a rebuild in my league. So in this video, I'm gonna be trying to rebuild the Knicks. I think it'll be really tough, but I'm hoping there's like a 2 to 3 year like span of when I can get them a championship, because that's the goal in every rebuild that you see. Try to get whatever team you're rebuilding a championship. So if you guys like the rebuilding, if you guys like me rebuilding the Knicks, then if you guys show support, then I can do more rebuilds if you guys want me to. So let's just get into it. Okay, so in the draft, it was a little weird. So the Cavaliers, the first pick, they pick R.J. Barrett, and then with the third pick, the Bulls picked Zion. So Zion was the third pick, not even in the top 2. And then with my 5th pick, I picked Ja Morant. So I started in this past year's off season. So before this past season, so that's why I have Ja Morant. So I just drafted him. Free agency didn't go too well. That's why I'm not going to show you guys my my free agency. It didn't really go too well. I didn't really get anyone. I offered everybody stuff. Like Kevin Durant, he re-signed with the Warriors too. And Kyrie went to the Clippers too. So that's pretty cool. All right, so this is my roster. So in free agency, I said it went bad, but I picked up one person. I picked up Paul Millsap. I kind of underpaid him a little bit than what he was wanting, because he was asking for quite a bit. So I just undercut him. He took it. So Ja Morant is actually going to be our starting point guard, even though him and Dennis Smith Jr. Are both the same overall. The game put him higher, and he's younger too, and he's the same overall as Dennis Smith Jr. So that gives him a even higher potential than Dennis Smith Jr., even though they're the same overall. So it looks like first we got the Spurs. I'm gonna like simulate to let's simulate to like Christmas Day, and I'll see you guys at Christmas Day. Alright, so it is Christmas Day 2019. We didn't really do so hot. As you can see, we finished 7-24, and our chemistry is not doing too well either. So we need to like step up the game. I think I wanna let's see if I can like try to find any trades for someone. Let's say for a Moutier. Yeah, let's go for a Moutier. Let's see, cause he's our backup now, and plus Dennis Smith Jr. once he gets back to like his full stuff, because he's injured. I think he'll be a good backup. All right, so we have 22 offers. Okay, wow. We're just getting kind of. Ooh, I think we already have a good power forward. That's just like a decrease in like I think 3 overalls, and that's not really a good trade because we're giving up some draft picks too. Alright, so draft pick, the 2019 first round pick 5. So we're giving him. I don't think that's worth it for Tristan Thompson, to be honest, because plus he only has 1 year left on his contract, so that's not really a good trade. Kelly Olynyk and Derrick Jones Jr. Again, we already have a good power forward, and our small forward I think is like a 79. I'm pretty sure. I'm not really seeing any good offers. Buddy Hield, shooting guard. No, I don't really like that trade. Tim Hardaway Jr., shooting guard, and then Eric Griffin. That's not really a good trade either. I'm just not finding any really good trades here. They're only getting like 70s, and even if they're in the 80s, they're not really that good. Joe Ingles, no. We do need a center, but that's a terrible center. Alright, so we don't really have a lot for him. Let's check for Mitchell Robinson. Let's see, does he have any picks? Let's see. Oh, he has 29. Okay. Mitchell Robinson center, he's 80. Okay, so we're gonna need a big one for this. I'm just gonna go skim over. We're gonna see if we have any big offers. You know, see if we have any ones that maybe are like good, maybe like mid 80s. Oh, okay, Kyle Lowry. That's not, no, because we already have John Morant, and it's not even, we're not even like halfway through the season, and we're not even halfway through the season, and he's already an 80. So by the time like 2 years or 3 years, depending on how far we get before the championship, he's already going to be way higher than Kyle Lowry. So that's not really a good pick. We need something besides a point guard or anything like that. Okay, J.R. Smith. He's got 2 years. Oh, he's on the Timberwolves. Okay, that's pretty cool. What's our shooting guard at? Our shooting guard, he's a 75. Okay, I think I might. Okay. I just skimmed over all the shooting guards, so I need to relook at all the shooting guards. Okay. He's only a 76. It's only a little bit above what mine is now, and I saw some good other ones. It would be good to see J.R. Smith in the Knicks uniform, not gonna lie. Alright. So let's see. Okay, Robin Lopez, he's on the Warriors, okay. Zaire Smith, shooting guard. That's not a good one. Williams. Yeah, I can't really find any good ones. It kind of sucks. Alright. Okay, let's see. Let's go Paul Millsap. Let's just see what he has to offer since he's already an 82. He's our highest overall on the team. So let's see. We need a good duo for John Morant. Let's see if we can get one for him. Right here. Jabari Parker. You know, we're giving up our I think we're giving up our starter Paul Millsap and our backup. And Jabari Parker isn't even as good as Paul Millsap. Yeah, that's just too much. Okay, another Kyle Lowry one. Eric Gordon, PJ Tucker. They're both on 1 year. I could increase their thing. No, let's see. Okay, the last one. Alright, that's not good. I can't find anything. Let's see for John Morant. Let's just see. Ooh, Trae Young. Rudy Gobert at 90. Kyle Kuzma. Okay, we're getting really good picks here. Trae Young's already an 85. I don't know if I should pull the trigger on that. Or this too. I don't know. I don't know which one to do. This one's kind of hard. All right, so let's see. Okay, let's go over. So 1 year, 6 million. John Morant. We're doing 2 years and 8 million. So we're getting a better deal with John Morant because he's a rookie. This one is 2 years, 51 million. I just don't think it's worth it for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Kuzma, the Los Angeles Lakers trade. I think that's a good, like, we have a strong kind of like fundamental core. But I don't know. Power forward and small forward. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on the Lakers one because we have a bigger core and we have more 80s and stuff. So that's I think we're gonna pull the trigger on this one, and I can move around our starting power forward. So I'm gonna propose this trade. Yes, I want to make this trade. Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, so we got rid of John Morant. Yeah, I traded John Morant because I feel like Kyle Kuzma better fits it, and we have more like depth in our roster. So this is our roster right now. Kyle Kuzma, we had 2 power forwards. I'll change one to center. Just readjust like the roles and stuff. Obviously I'm probably gonna put Paul Millsap at center because he's a little bit shorter and fatter. Brandon Ingram is a good small forward, and we also have we have Dennis Smith Jr. is gonna come back later, like 1 to 2 weeks, and he's gonna have like a 79 overall, like point guard. And Emmanuel Mudiay, he's still a point guard too. He's still like our starting point guard right now, and he's also a 79. So probably Dennis Smith Jr. over like the years, he'll probably upgrade to like an 80, probably. So we're gonna have like all 80s on like the most important positions and stuff. We don't really have a shooting guard yet, but Emmanuel Mudiay and Dennis Smith Jr. one of them is gonna play shooting guard when Dennis comes back. So I think I'm gonna sim to like the All-Star until like the All-Star break, and then okay. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. All right. So now we are right in front of the All-Star break, and while you guys were gone, I made some pretty big moves. So, in our roster, you see we added Kyle Lowry, and he kind of upgraded over like the games. He upgraded to 87. So yeah, I just made like, it wasn't really, I traded away, I think it was like, Paul, it was, our power forward, I forget his name. I think it was, Paul Millsap. We traded away him in like a second round pick for Kyle Lowry, and I think just Kyle Lowry. So yeah, that was a pretty good trade, since we already had Kyle Kuzma, and I was gonna move him to the center, but now we can just pick up a center on free agency that's like not really that good, but can still get us cheap. And then you'll also see that our staff, I hired a new coach, Jacob Underwood, who's kind of a grit and grind, which can fit in well. And our offense is an A. His potential is good. His defense is alright, but it's better than Dave Fizdale, so that's pretty good. I think he'll be a good fit for the team, and so will Kyle Lowry. So that's all the trades I make. I'll see you guys at the end of the season to see our record and all the awards. Alright guys, so it is the end of the season. We finished the season off 19 and 63. So we're definitely not making the playoffs this year, but I'm gonna make some big moves in the off season, hopefully, and we should make it to the playoffs next year, hopefully. So the MVP was Stephen Curry. I don't know how, but I guess that happened. Zion won Rookie of the Year for the Bulls. He averaged 19 points. Sixth Man of the Year was Jonas Valanciunas, and he's on the Heat now. Defensive Player of the Year is Draymond Green, surprisingly. Jordan Bell won Most Improved Player, so the Warriors are doing good. They should be like the #1 seed probably, I'm guessing. And Brett Brown, he is the Coach of the Year. So let's look at that playoff format. So All NBA first team, no one on our team got it. No one on the second team. No one on the third team. All defense, yeah, I don't think we made it on any list. So that sucks. But oh, John Morant's on the Lakers now. Yeah, I think I remember I traded him to oh yeah, no, I did trade him to the Lakers, sorry. Yeah, we didn't make it on anything. Alright, so let's look at that playoff format. Alright, so first seed is the Lakers. Golden State is second seed. That's surprising since they had all the best players. Philadelphia is first seed. That's because Jimmy Butler went back there. And second seed is Atlanta. So looks like Trae Young popped off. We should have made that trade for him. Alright, let's just simulate the playoffs. Let's see, okay, Houston's tied. Golden State is already sweeping. They're going to sweep them. Or, nope, they're not going to sweep them. Denver's about to win against Houston. Alright, Golden State won. Okay, see, Denver beat Houston, the 8th seed. Over over on the east side, Philadelphia won, but they might get beat. Atlanta is tied against the Bucks. Looks like they're gonna go to a game 7 and the Bucks pull out. Philadelphia. Golden State beat Utah. It's Denver against Golden State. Golden State is going to the finals again against the Bucks. They take a 2-0 lead, 2-1, 3-1. They make comeback. Oh, so they went to game 7 just like the Cavaliers in 2016. How they came back from a 3-1, but the Warriors stopped them in game 7. And Stephen Curry was your finals MVP. And I'll see you guys at the end of the off season. Alright guys, so for the NBA draft, we got the first pick. And with the first pick in the draft, I decided to pick James Wiseman because I played my league a lot this year, and he always in my own leagues, he always turns out to be like a great defensive stopper. So I just chose him because we need the defense, and like LaMelo Ball got picked to the Hornets. I know probably LaMelo Ball is he's a good player, and most people would have wanted me to pick him or something, but he doesn't fit because we already have Kyle Lowry, and it'd take even more for Lonzo Ball to improve and stuff. And he just wasn't a good pick, and he wasn't a good fit for this organization. So we went with James Wiseman, the defensive stopper. So that's our player. And then in free agency, here, let me just show you guys. We picked up Buddy Hield as our shooting guard. So this is our full roster. At point guard we got Kyle Lowry. Shooting guard we now have Buddy Hield. And then small forward we have Brandon Ingram, who's actually slowly improving because this past season he was at 81, now he's at 82. And then our we also have another small forward, which is Kevin Knox, and then our center is James Wiseman, and Kyle Kuzma is injured right now, so yeah, I guess Kevin Knox is playing power forward. So he's still gonna, I think he's still gonna do good. We just need him to Kyle Kuzma to come back soon. So once Kyle Kuzma gets back at his full health, healthiness, then I think we have a shot at the playoffs this year. And once we do, I think we have a good chance to win the finals because we are a favorite. And my guys are just gonna keep on improving this season because Kyle Lowry, he had a big improvement last season. He was unreal, and maybe that could happen to someone else on my team. So maybe by the end of it, maybe we could see a couple 90s. That's probably not likely, but I say we have a good chance of winning it all this season. So I'll see you guys on Christmas Day. Alright guys, so it is Christmas Day 2020. And we're doing better at this time than we were last season. But we could be doing better. But Kyle Kuzma, he was injured. Yeah, he was injured. In the middle of it. He just healed. He's 1 overall down. But James Wiseman went up 1 overall. So that's always good. So nothing really too drastically has changed. We just got a couple wins. 10 wins, 20 losses. And now that everyone's back on track, I think we could go on a big run. Alright, I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. Alright, so it's right before the All-Star break, and we're 22-33. We're not doing so hot again because Kyle Kuzma got injured again. He came back, he was doing pretty good, and then he got injured again. So I'm thinking about picking up a power forward on free agency. There's not really any good ones at the moment, so I might look for a trade. But Kyle Lowry upgraded all the way to 88. He upgraded one more spot. James Wiseman upgraded 2 more spots, and then Buddy Hield upgraded 1 spot, and then Brandon Ingram, he stayed the same. Kevin Knox also stayed the same. So everything's looking good for Kyle Lowry and James Wiseman, our rookie. Kyle Kuzma keeps on getting injured, and hopefully this is just the last one for a while and he doesn't turn injury prone. But yeah, so this is the All-Star break, and one of our players, Kyle Lowry, he got picked for the All-Star game. So that's good. And then there's nothing really else. There's nothing really else to talk about. Our coach is actually doing pretty good with this team. We need to win most of the rest of our games if we want to make it to the playoffs. So yeah, we're gonna try to make it all. We're gonna try to win most of these games and hopefully make it to the playoffs for the first time in this episode, or for the first time in this rebuild. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we make it to the playoffs. Alright, so it is the end of the regular season. We finished 38-44. I don't know if that'll be enough to make it to the playoffs. It just depends on how else the Eastern Conference does. Usually, some of the lower seeds, they do like kind of like the same as we are right now. So we could get lucky, maybe we could get unlucky. Our team chemistry is over 70%, so that's always good. If it's over 70%, that means you're pretty good on like your team having good chemistry. All right, so the MVP was Giannis Antetokounmpo. He averaged 29 points. That's a lot. All right, so the rookie of the year was our guy James Wiseman. He's got some promising potential because he averaged 21 points. I think he might have carried our team. I don't really know. Dennis Smith Jr. Yeah, I traded him on the Thunder. I forget for who. I think it was for Buddy Hield. I'm pretty sure. No, I think it was for Buddy Hield. I don't know actually. No, because I signed Buddy Hield in free agency. I don't know when I traded Dennis Smith Jr., but he's on the Thunder now. Anthony Davis won Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, and he's on the Raptors. I don't know what happened there. Oh yeah, he was in free agency. I tried to get him, but nothing would work out. Jacob Evans III. I don't know who that is. He won Most Improved Player. I think he's like a CPU player or something. Coach of the Year was Brett Brown again. So yeah, let's look at the All NBA teams. Did we make it? No, we didn't make it this time. Did we make any second team? No, we didn't make it then. All right, Anthony Davis can be the third team, so it's not usually like him. All defensive team, maybe, yeah, all rookie first team, James Wiseman, because he won Rookie of the Year. Alright, so, yeah, let's look at the playoff format. Alright, okay, so we did not make the playoffs. That is not good. Okay, so, we're gonna have to make a little bit more moves in the off season. Maybe train some more players. Hopefully Kyle Kuzma doesn't get injured, because without him getting injured, we probably would have won a couple more games, got like a 40-something win season. We probably would have made it then. We definitely would have made it then. So if Kyle Kuzma wouldn't have gotten injured, we would have made the playoffs. So year 2 without a ring. We're going into year 3. Hopefully we can win a ring then. That's our goal. If anything past 3 years is going to be tough. So yeah. Let's simulate the playoffs. My guess is that the Lakers are gonna win it on the West, or if that doesn't work out for the East, I'm guessing the 76ers. I think they're promising. All right, so the Lakers swept the Warriors. Philadelphia lost one game only to Toronto. Philadelphia is almost about to get swept. They come back from nope. They're out. So all I have left is the Lakers as my guess, and they don't make it. I predict the Hawks are gonna win. They swept the Rockets. So maybe we should have taken up on that offer for Trae Young. He turned out to be pretty good. It's probably our worst mistake of this. Oh, never mind. Kawhi Leonard's on the Hawks. So he's a 99. So that's gonna be tough in the East, as always, having Kawhi Leonard in the East. So I'll see you guys at the end of the off season. Tell you guys what I did. All right, so the off season ended, and we didn't really, because we got like the 12th and 13th pick, and we traded away our 12th pick because we didn't really need anybody, because nobody was really left on the board that we actually, like, positions that we needed. So I traded it, and then I accepted for a power forward because Kyle Kuzma was kind of injury prone last season, and I don't want that to be the reason why we missed the playoffs this year again. So I'm just gonna have a backup in there. He's an 82 overall. He's better overall than some of our other positions. Or some of our backups of our other positions and stuff. So yeah. So if Kyle Kuzma gets injured again, then that'll be it. That won't, like, hurt our chances as much because we have, like, an 82 overall backup in there now. Free agency, we didn't really have enough cap space for anything, like, anything big like that. I know there was Giannis. He was a big like a big person in there. Paul George is back in the free agency pool. So yeah, that's all that really happened. Nothing too big that we needed. We're just working on everything. And over the off season, I did a training, but before I did the training, I saw that in the off season or in the playoffs, James Wiseman upgraded to an 86 or 87, and then Kyle Lowry actually downgraded to an 86. So yeah, that's not too good for Kyle Lowry. He's still a high overall though, but James Wiseman is really bumping up there. And I didn't do anything to him, so he just did that. And I didn't check his overall, but I trained him a little bit on big man offense, and he got some big improvements in there. So we should see him really, like, thrive this season. So I have really high hopes for this one. I'm gonna get some, like, I'm just gonna hope for the best for Kyle Lowry, that he doesn't drop too much. And Kyle Kuzma, I think he upgraded. I'm not sure though. I didn't really pay attention. I think he upgraded like one. I think he, like, upgraded one spot or up one overall. So so he's back and healthy. Everyone's healthy for this. So I think we're gonna have a great season. And I'll see you guys on Christmas Day. Alright, so it is Christmas Day 2021, and we are 18-11, which is way better than what we were at last season and the season before that. So that's pretty good, obviously. So we still have a long ways to go, but if we keep it up like this, I think we're strong. We have a strong chance of making the playoffs. Kyle Lowry got injured, and so did Buddy Hield, but we still finished strong because James Wiseman, he made it to an 88 overall, and he's still 20 years old. He's not even 21. So yeah, but our two guards are down. So that's not good. But Knox, I think he's playing a guard position. I'm not sure. So yeah, we got a strong backup. We got a strong backup in, and we finished strong throughout before the Christmas game. So once they return and they're all healthy, then I think we should be good for the season. If this costs us another season, then I'm gonna be upset, because 2 seasons. If this does go down, like if our season is ruined by this injury, then that'll be 2 seasons that were ruined, that we would have made the playoffs, that are ruined because of injury. So yeah, but Kyle Kuzma, he's back. Originally, before his 2 injuries last season, he was 84. Then he returned like as an 83, and now he's back to an 86. Like, he's back up to an 86. So that's good. Brandon Ingram moved up 1 spot. Kevin Knox actually moved up 4 spots. I don't know how. I guess he's just getting some starting time. So that's good. Everyone's young and in. Kyle Lowry, he's about to be healed in 1 to 2 weeks. Buddy Hield, he's gonna be out for a while, but if we held down without both of them, I think we'll hold down without Buddy Hield when Kyle Lowry is back. So yeah, there's not really any good replacements for each of them. So I'm just looking, maybe if someone wants to trade right now for something good, but like we can still make that trade and not lose any assets. So yeah, so I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. Alright, so it is right before All-Star break, and I made a big move. Alright, it was right before trade deadline. Trade deadline was like, it was like somewhere up here. And so I traded away Kevin Knox and Buddy Hield for a shooting guard. So Buddy Hield was 84 shooting guard. We got Bradley Beal, which is 89. He's the best player on our team now, tied with James Wiseman. Like, before I simulated to this, he was actually 88, so he used to be our best player, Bradley Beal. So I guess they're tied now. That's crazy, since he's only 20 years old. And Kevin Knox was a backup for Brandon Ingram, but Brandon Ingram shot up from an 84, tied with Brandon Knox, to an 87, and just like one like little thing, and just one little like quick little sim. So I just got rid of Kevin Knox and got Bradley Beal, who's a great improvement to our team. So this is like our starting five. And our worst player on our starting five is these two, which they're an 87. So yeah, one of these, I bet you James Wiseman is gonna get to a 91st. Once we have like all 80s, like all 87 and above on our starting five, and like maybe like 190. That's like a championship contender. So right now our depth is like really even and a really high caliber like playoff contender. And we still got some good like bench players. They're a high 70s. So I think now that we got him, we're gonna do great for the rest of the season. So yeah, we're 31-22. If everything stays the same and we're all healthy, it's a guaranteed make. But if everyone starts to get injured and we just crash and burn, then we won't. Our team chemistry went down because we traded away two good players. So once we get that team chemistry up game by game, then I think we might win the championship this season. So that's always great to hear. So yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys at the end of the season with the end of the season awards, and hopefully by then we make the playoffs. Alright guys, so we finished up the season 54-28 as a guaranteed playoff spot, and we have a team chemistry of 75, which is really good since we like recently got new players and stuff, or new player I guess. So we definitely made the playoffs. We just don't know which seed yet, because Giannis and the Bucks, they did really well, and then maybe there's a couple other teams that maybe got above 54 wins. Not much though. So Giannis won MVP again. Rookie of the Year, Cade Cunningham for the Pacers. LaMelo Ball won Sixth Man of the Year. He's not really doing too well in the league. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year again for Toronto. Killian Hayes for the Bulls. Coach of the Year, Kenny Atkinson. Oh, so the best record was 55. That's one win away from us. Okay, so we might be the first seed, actually. We might. There's a chance. So second team, none of us made it. Third team, none of us made it. None of us made it again. All defensive team. Wait. I wonder why Wiseman isn't on here. Alright, yeah, we didn't make any teams. Alright, let's see. We're fourth seed. Okay, so I guess the Coach of the Year doesn't matter about record anymore. Okay. Okay, that's crazy. So we're fourth seed. That means Atlanta did pretty well. Probably because they got Kawhi. So we're gonna have to pull through in this playoff. I'll see you guys if we win the next round. Or if we win this round, I guess I'll see you guys in the next round. Alright guys, so we finished off the first round. We almost lost to Miami, but in the end I made a game plan for us to beat the Miami Heat. Like, I put in a game plan and we finished them off. Atlanta fell in a game 7 to the 8th seed, and they're not really too good. I don't know why. They just caught a fluke, I guess. So we should sweep them. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to. But yeah, I'll see you after this round. Hopefully we sweep them. If not, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. Alright, so I'm pretty disappointed we didn't sweep them. We were about to. It was 3-0 in the playoffs, and then in the last game before we would have won, they just scored a win on us for some reason. I don't know why. But we were the way better team. We beat them. So now we have to face Toronto and Anthony Davis. And I have and James Wiseman is way better than him, and we moved him to center. Or I think he is. I'm not sure. But we're gonna match him up against him, and we have a game plan to stop him. I always use it like any other of my leagues, so we should beat him pretty easily with my game plan and my players. So this should be an easy win. Alright guys, so with my game plan we swept the Raptors in 4 games. And the Memphis Grizzlies took down my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, 4-1. So now we're in the finals against the Grizzlies. They did beat the Phoenix Suns and the Warriors, 8th seed. And the Mavericks, they got, actually one of them got I think their point guard, who's actually doing pretty good. They traded him. They traded for like someone good. He got injured, so I guess they lost to Memphis because of that. So they're just a 5th seed team. We should beat them. It shouldn't be that hard. So yeah, hopefully this can be when we win. Alright guys, so we ended up winning. They almost came back from a 3-1. But in both of the last 2 games, I simcasted it. I probably should have recorded it, but we like in the last 2 games, the first one we won by like a buzzer beater. I think it was like a buzzer beater, and then the second one we like barely won, by like 2 or something. So it was close in the end, but we got the win. So yeah, the Finals MVP was Kyle Lowry. I thought it was going to be Bradley Beal, but I guess not. So if you guys enjoyed this rebuild and you want more, just like leave a like and a comment if you want it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more posts, and peace out.